Hello, Taft. How's your day going?
It's going pretty good.
That's great. I just knocked my mic. Give me a second.
Nice.
Professionalism at its peak, people. This is the College Gamers Podcast for February 20th, 2016. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Mike, and I am joined almost every week. You've had a pretty good track record.
Yeah,
I am joined by Taft.
Yeah, what's up?
You haven't disappeared at all in the last few weeks.
No.
That's been pretty good.
Yeah, you're about to disappear.
I am about to disappear. Yes, good lead in, Taft. Good lead in.
Good indeed.
Let's give this guy a medal. Next week, strong possibility of not having a show. Me and my girlfriend are probably going to go to Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah, and I don't know how to record the show, so
Yeah.
especially considering we do it in Mike's room.
Yeah, so he probably needs keys to the house and
Yeah, that's
my
just
Windows
gonna be weird.
password and
That's gonna be weird.
a lot of stuff he probably doesn't know how to work. But yeah, so
Exactly.
I'll be in Texas, and I'm kind of considering maybe bringing my mixer and microphone, and Taft can maybe record at his house, but it probably won't.
We could maybe do something over Skype or something like that.
Yeah, it depends. Maybe
It's possible.
It's very possible. I mean, everything's set up for it,
Yeah.
so but we probably won't have a show. So everyone enjoy your weekends and all
Without
that.
us, we'll miss you.
We will. We'll always miss you, dear listener, as we caress the inside of your ears, depending on what type of earphone you use, or the outside, or your walls if your speakers are near your wall.
Mike, you're getting really, really close to
Getting really personal.
Tori.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So, how's your week going, Taft?
My week went.
It went. How did it went?
The week started off pretty good,
That's good.
but it ended with a paper and 3 tests.
Ew. Oh gosh. What happened? What were they in?
Paleontology. The paper was obviously in English.
Obviously.
A history test and an archaeology test.
Oh well, that does not sound like fun, sir.
No, it was not.
You have fun with that. Oh hey, I have a follow up. The flies we've been having.
Yeah.
So my dad went in there and cleaned out the chimney,
Good for him.
and apparently there was a dead squirrel in there.
Nice.
So after removing the squirrel, it was apparently mummifying. We've had no flies in the house.
Congratulations.
So good on us.
Yeah.
Yes, no more giant flies that have been buzzing around, scaring me at night, those kind of things. Because they're bee-sized. They're huge. They're humongous.
Bloat flies.
Blowflies, yes. I think they're called blowflies.
I think they're called bloat. I don't know.
It's either one. When you say the name, just make sure it sounds like both, and you'll be safe.
Exactly.
So, yeah. One cool thing, I started a programming project this week.
Yeah.
And it's for my Raspberry Pi because it sits on my shelf and never does anything. I never really use it for anything. So I figured, it needs a job to do. So I programmed some software that can run on the Pi, and it just sits there and runs in my room. And what it will do every morning at 6 a.m. before I wake up, it'll check the high and low for the weather of that day. And it emails me my preferences of clothing depending on the temperature.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So yeah, I need to fine tune the temperature settings on what I want to wear. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That was fun. I used the Weather Underground API, so I can call commands from that. And I used Gmail. I can send things through Gmail.
That's cool.
And yeah,
that's actually really cool.
It was pretty fun. It took a little bit to figure out how to do it, but Python's a good language to learn. It's pretty powerful, especially for networking, this kind of stuff.
Cool.
It's a good language to learn. So, Taft, the news this week. Can we describe it as a desert?
Dude, I think there's too much in a desert to consider this a desert.
Yes, it was.
This was like a tundra.
Yes, there was really nothing this week, but we do have some stuff.
I have a few things.
We have some interesting things. So let's move on to the desert that is the news valley. Breaking news. All right, so let's start out the week with your favorite game or favorite game series. Let's talk about how Assassin's Creed may be switching to a every other year schedule.
I am both excited and not excited about this.
All right, so let's go over the pros and cons of this. Pros. What would be the
better
pros?
games?
Better games. More development,
less glitchy, better storyline behind it. Because in the past couple of years, they kind of been slacking once they got past Desmond.
Yes.
And so, I think instead of trying to rush it out, they'll be able to sit there and think about it for longer and just give a better product. I mean, there's no. Anytime you make a game last longer, like delay it or something like that, you're gonna get a better product than the one you sent out because you're working on it longer.
Definitely, and they described their recent model as a fire and forget approach. So they make the game, release it, and then just start working on the next one.
Yeah.
But because they'll have 2 years now for each game, or a little over a year depending on how they release, then we are gonna get better quality, maybe better graphics. I imagine that their what's the word I'm looking for? Feedback is going to be slower because it's every other year. So
yeah.
Do you know that might hurt the game? That might help it.
Their feedback may be slower, but it'll probably be bigger.
That's true, and they'll also have more time to fine tune those climbing mechanics that always seem to be a little off. They improve, but they never seem to be perfect, and maybe better story.
Yeah, that's the big thing. So I think the story is gonna be the big one.
Yeah. How long has the gameplay been for the last few?
Depends on the game. Black Flag actually had a really long wait, what do you mean, like as in story or just
like hours, game hours?
I've put in quite a few in all of them.
Yeah.
But talking about like story mode wise and stuff like that, just straight story.
Would you describe it as a short game?
Like I was saying, each one kind of varies. Like Black Flag, I would not describe Black Flag as a short game.
Yeah.
Not at all. Because a lot of the missions took longer. There weren't a lot of missions, but there were a decent bit of missions, but it took longer to get through those missions and stuff. Whereas Unity, I would describe Unity as a short game.
Really?
That one was tiny. And also, I would describe Syndicate as a shorter one too.
I gotcha. Well, hopefully, with more development time, we're gonna get some longer games.
Yeah. See, earlier ones were longer. Probably the one that I probably put the most hours into though was Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
I played that. I've played that game after I beat the game. Just in one day, I've probably sat there and just straight up played that game for 12 hours.
Yeah. And if we get some better games from this, I might consider starting again on the Assassin's Creed because I haven't bought the last 4 Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I'm a loyal fan. I've played and beaten every one of them except for the Xbox, the most recent Xbox 360 one.
Yeah. Syndicate is the newest.
No.
Have you played Syndicate?
Yeah, I have Syndicate.
Oh, yeah.
It was the one that came out at the same time as Unity.
Oh, is it Chronicles? Is that weird Chronicles?
No, I don't count those.
Oh, okay.
Any of the, it was one where we played as the Templar.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up, but continue.
I gotcha. Yeah, so we're not going to get a major installment in 2016, and they say major installment, so I imagine we're going to get some of those smaller Assassin's Creed Chronicle games.
Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Oh, Rogue?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one at all.
Yeah, I hadn't played it at all, so I can't really tell you much about it.
I gotcha. And the goal, the CEO of Ubisoft, said the goal is to not automatically come back to an annual cycle, but to come back on a regular basis. So I guess this now starts the every other year Assassin's Creed release. So yeah, hopefully they're going to get some better development out of this just because they have more time to work on it.
And I'm fine with that.
And if they work on other projects, then that'd be cool too.
Ubisoft is starting to work on a lot of different projects and stuff.
Definitely. So, they might only work on it for a year again, but they'll spend maybe the other year working on something else, maybe another Far Cry, or maybe they're starting another franchise and they need that team to work on something else.
They are focusing right now on that new IP. They're not focusing on it, but they are opening up a new IP with For Honor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game. That game looks really cool.
I haven't heard anything about For Honor.
Not a thing about that since they announced it.
Yeah, and Far Cry Primal releasing pretty darn soon. What's the release date on that?
I want to say it's March something.
March something?
I'm going to look that up as well.
I got you. Yeah, that game looks... I think I'm going to get that. I've never got the Far Cry. I've never gotten any of the Far Cry games, but I'll probably pick up Primal. I'll just jump into it now.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna hop on that train.
I gotcha. Taft, you want to take the reins here?
I will. So... Speaking of, we were talking about the length of Assassin's Creed games, stuff like that.
All right.
What would you say the average first-person shooters game is?
Hours?
Yeah, hours-wise.
Average. Oh gosh. I would say between 5 and 10 hours. Like, I think a longer one would be 10, and then the shorter games probably about 5 hours of gameplay in them.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
The Far Cry Primal releases on Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to pick that up. I wonder if it's on Steam. You keep talking. I'm going to see if it's on Steam.
It comes to Windows on March 1st.
Oh, come on. Boo.
Loser.
Well, whatever. All right. So, yeah, I'd say between 5 and 10 hours.
Okay, well, almost triple that for the 5 one, and
Okay.
you'll have Dooms.
Wow, that's a long
It's going to be right around 13 hours.
13 hours. So someone's going to get up at 6 in the morning and start playing, and they're not going to be finished till 7.
No, somebody's going to pick this up at the midnight release.
Oh no.
And then they're going to spoil it for everybody at 11:30. At
Wow.
1:30 the next day.
Wow, that's a long story. That's all story, right?
Yes,
I
that
got
is the single player campaign.
Wow.
That will be 13 hours.
That's really impressive. And the game looks absolutely gorgeous.
It does, dude. That game's going to be brutal.
So 13 hours for a corridor shooter. Do you think it's gonna like keep your attention, Taft?
If the story's good enough, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think the blood and the gore and the just pure badassery of
The
it,
doomness of it.
yeah, just the doomness of it is going to keep my attention.
Yeah. I can see that. And again, the story's going to be important if it's really grindy. You know, if the story's kind of grindy, like you get to kill just over and over and over again.
Yeah,
all the time.
If they make it interesting, it'll be good.
They're gonna have to have a good story for that.
Like why in the world are Hell's portals opening up on Mars of all places? Like
I didn't know that was the story.
Yeah, that's the story.
You know, I'm not that familiar with Doom.
Yeah, that's how it happens. From what I'm not super familiar with it either. I played it a long time ago.
Yeah,
but from what I remember, that's what happened.
Well,
did you ever play the movie? I mean, did you ever not play? Did you ever play the movie? No. Did you ever watch the Doom movie?
No, but it was a film in the first person, right?
There was like a 2-minute scene in first person. That was it.
No, I haven't. I've never.
But
seen
that was honestly a really cool scene.
Oh yes.
I actually really like. A lot of people don't like the movie. I really liked it.
Do you?
I mean, probably because I'm not a diehard Doom fan. Because in this one, like, it's just instead of like them doing like satanic experiments on Mars and Hell's the portal opening up.
Yeah.
They just did some really weird experiments on the moon, and everybody started mutating.
Oh, I see.
And so it kind of took that aspect away.
They tried to use science.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really cool, and the actor who plays in it, like the main actor,
Yeah.
I want to say it's the dude who played Judge Dredd.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Well, that's
And
good
The
acting.
Rock's in it.
Oh, well, that's you know it's good now.
Oh yeah.
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
You know it.
But yeah, the first person scene was really cool. I liked it a lot.
That's pretty cool. And is there like a main character for this game? Like, do we have a name, or are you just some random Joe who's like shooting his way through Hell's demons?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it might just be a random, like you're just a random person.
I gotcha. Well, should be interesting. And I might pick this up. It doesn't look like my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And also, I might not have time for a 13-hour story.
Yeah.
Especially lately. Now it's school starting, get into the groove of things.
I feel that.
So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Talking about interesting things, Fallout is they're flashing us some DLCs and up to these 3 next DLCs. Now, before I get too much into the DLCs, I want to talk about the season pass jumping from, I think it's currently $30 up to $50. And their explanation behind the price hike is they're planning to make more DLCs than they originally planned.
I think they're kind of getting greedy.
You think they're kind of getting greedy?
A little bit.
Why is that?
Well, because they said buy it now and just trust us.
Yeah.
But and they're just now giving out 3 DLCs, which $30 for 3 DLCs is good.
That's not too bad, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, are you going to charge extra to those people who already bought the DLCs and stuff like that?
If you buy it now, you're done.
I know, but still at the same time, like raising it $20, that's a lot.
Yeah, but if they're planning to put more work into it, I think that's a fair.
Yeah, I mean, if they're planning on putting more work into it, but what kind of DLCs are we talking about though? Like, if we're talking about just like a one single kind of mission kind of DLC, or
no? Well, actually, the third DLC to come out, Fair Harbor, is expected to be an expansion like DLC.
See, but that's in the first original 3 though.
That's true.
It's
That's
the
true.
extra. It's the extra ones that I'm worried about afterwards. I have faith in the first 3.
Yeah,
those are gonna be good ones. It's the ones after that.
I gotcha. So how many expansions do you think, or DLCs, not expansions, do you think would make the price hike fair?
If it's 5,
Yeah.
good maps.
Okay.
Good maps. Like if they stick to the same level, but if
Yeah.
if they give out like say 6 maps total, like the 3 good ones and like 2 kind of crappy ones,
Yeah.
I'm that charge me $40 for that or something like that. You know, like
I gotcha.
that $10 makes a big difference in the end. You know,
I gotcha. Let's say they put out 6 medium DLCs.
maybe. Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't quite put in enough Fallout to really justify getting the season pass yet.
Me neither.
But getting it right now, if I got it for the price hike, when did they hiking the price? I think it's March 1st. The price is going to go up. So you still have lots of time to get it, anyone who's still thinking about it. But I don't think I've quite picked up, I don't think I've quite played enough Fallout to justify it. But let's talk. They've released 3 DLCs. They haven't released them, but they've announced the 3 that they're going to release. And let's talk about that. The first one is going to be automation. And this looks, I think there's a little bit of a story. There's the Mechanist, which he has unleashed a Chrome army upon the wasteland. That's how it's being described. So I'm assuming you're going to be fighting lots of robots, possibly more synths, or probably old world robots.
Yeah, it'll probably be like a bunch of Assaultrons and stuff like that.
Exactly. But the main draw to this DLC is that you'll be able to construct your own robots and choose voice, paint job, and all that funness.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
So hopefully the story's strong with that one.
Yeah.
But if I can make
even if
robots,
not, yeah, with the create your own robot thing.
definitely that'd be. I could see them. You build your own robots, and maybe you can assign them to settlements.
Maybe
to guard
that'd
settlements.
be cool.
That would be pretty cool. Add some maybe while you're in construction mode, you could set paths for patrol.
Oh, that'd be
so
cool.
You can have them patrol around maybe the outside of your perimeter.
That'd be
or
cool.
Something. So yeah, that'd be pretty neat. There are lots of options with that. The next one is called the Wasteland Workshop, and this one sounds okay. It doesn't sound the most interesting DLC. It allows you to build traps for wildlife, so you can like capture death claws and raiders. Capture them, or maybe you kill them and you can later come back and loot something. Yeah, it doesn't sound too interesting.
Yeah, no.
But hopefully it adds more things you construct. I see.
Like that's one thing. Like, would not pay $10 for that.
Definitely. Oh, also, according to the image that comes on it, you can build your own arena of death while redecorating your home.
Maybe I would pay $10 for that.
So arena of death. Very interesting draw there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah. So hopefully it adds a lot more. Maybe just building construction type objects
that's
to make.
probably what it'll do. Just a bunch of just new crafting items.
Yeah, definitely. Well, a whole expansion dedicated to that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy with that.
I wouldn't be upset.
And then the final one, as I mentioned earlier, which the one that I'm most excited about, is Fair Harbor.
Is it Fair Harbor or Far Harbor?
Oh, Far Harbor. Have I been saying fair?
Yeah.
Of course I've been saying fair. Taft, I just can't say words or read.
But yet we do a podcast.
Yes, we do a podcast. I'm confused in what I'm doing with my life. Far Harbor. This is the one I'm most excited about because it's a new case for the Valentine's Detective Agency.
Oh, cool.
Where you trail a young lady and a synth colony. So
that'll be cool.
A colony full of synths sounds pretty neat. And anything to do with Detective Valentine, I am perfectly happy with because he is probably my favorite character.
Yeah. Do you remember a while back when somebody discovered that little like harpoon gun?
Yes.
What if it's using this DLC? Because if you're looking at the picture, you're on a boat and like there's water everywhere. Like it's obviously like a coastal town or something like that. So it could be where we use that.
I can see that. They're saying it's gonna look like what is it? It was for New Vegas it was for Fallout 3. There was a swampy DLC. Oh, Point Lookout.
Oh yeah.
And they're saying it's gonna be like that. There's also been hints of more aquatic adventure.
Okay.
So yeah, I can see some underwater stuff, and I can see synths. They probably operate underwater. So I can see like
probably
fighting synths underwater,
Yeah.
or something along those lines. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that because I
Yeah.
like me some mystery detective, and Nick Valentine. I just cannot get enough of him. He's an awesome character.
He's cool.
He is a pretty cool character. So yeah, let's see. Do we know when the first one's coming out? I don't think so. I think it's coming out maybe later this month, maybe possibly.
Maybe. We'll see.
Do I know anything? I don't know anything yet. I keep talking about it. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Also, once I wanted to make a small comment about this. We have a confirmation on the creation kit modding tools are still in development. So yeah, they haven't officially supported mods, but we've still been getting them somehow.
Yeah.
Modders and their magic, you know how they are. But when that modding kit comes out, I'm definitely gonna mess around with it and make me some fun stuff.
That'd be cool.
Make me a lightsaber or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's a lot of fun Fallout news.
Okay. So moving on. Talking about like downloading stuff, you know what game always has something new? Always something for us to talk about.
Always. Oh, I know this. Shites. Oh, what is it?
Ark.
Yes, I knew that.
Yeah, so Ark is actually bringing something else out, but this time it's not a dinosaur.
What is it?
They are actually going to bring in. They haven't they haven't released it yet.
Yeah.
But it's about to. Explorer notes. It's going to help us understand the Ark itself.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, they've actually said that they're actually going to stop doing production of the like dinosaurs and stuff, or development of the dinosaurs for right now.
Yeah,
and they're going to focus really heavily on like trying to like clear up the backlog of information that they've given us all and not given anything out, and start kind of like helping us like unravel the mystery of the Ark.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that because they could definitely do some story.
Yeah,
with that Ark, and I know there's a final alien boss.
It's not even a final boss. You kill it and then you're done. Like you go back.
You just go back to your regular everyday life.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the Hunger Games.
Like I had a friend. I was talking to him. He plays, and him and his friends, they got together and they killed the brood mother or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
that's the final boss apparently. And it took a ton of people. Like they said, it took like 40 people to take down. Like and they ran out of ammo and all kind of it was a tough fight.
Our single player guys are gonna die so hard.
We're not even gonna go that play.
No.
But so that happened, and now it's just like, and we went back and I acted like nothing happened.
That's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
There's no big end achievement thing.
I know, right?
Unlocks something. I'm sure it drops some nice equipment, maybe. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. But yeah, so they'll be exploring I'm assuming the aliens are involved because there's some sort of alien final boss.
Do they have? We don't know. We've only seen one. Like they've only released one image of a note. Yeah, an explorer note that's written in Chinese. Yeah, but thankfully somebody obviously went ahead and translated it, and it says this is exactly what it says. It has been 4 nights since I woke up. I'm writing the passing things down. If I go back, my family will ask me about this. If I am dead, I hope to help. I hope I can help others. The ghosts and monsters are everywhere. They are all scary and dangerous. I was scared, and I couldn't sleep at night. I have been to many places, but I cannot avoid them. The plants are also strange, and I don't learn about them. So I think that's like I don't know about them or anything like that because this obviously isn't their first language. Very mysterious. Although I am away from my hometown, I must go. I must find a way to get back home. It's the most important thing.
Interesting. So we'll be following some guy who's been there before.
We'll be following a bunch of different people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
more than one.
Like just like somebody wrote down a note and dropped it or something like that, and so you're gonna find that or something.
Oh, I see. So it's not one guy, but we'll find them from multiple survivors.
No,
no.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like saying no, not just one survivor.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said like the developers were quoted as saying not everybody can survive on the Ark.
Oh, definitely not.
So it's kind of like why we're here, like why your players there, and nobody else from the past.
Oh, I see. I was about to say I can't survive on the Ark because I die all the time.
All the time.
I always get those darn Carnos come out of nowhere, even though they're the size of minivans.
They just pop. Those are the stealthiest.
They're just silent. They're like giant Priuses. I don't know.
It's crazy. Wait, have you seen that Prius commercial with the cops and stuff like
Yes.
that? That was great. I love that commercial.
It's like a 3-part commercial where they outrun all the cops because
Yeah.
they run out of gas and stuff.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that commercial, look it up.
It's pretty. It's a Super Bowl commercial. So
It's pretty funny.
yeah, it's pretty good. Moving on here.
Yeah.
Just Cause 3 is getting a Sky Fortress DLC coming in March, and this DLC looks absolutely amazing. If you watch the trailer for it, apparently the dictator of this island is a billionaire, and he can afford giant nuclear airships and an army of drones. And your character gets a wingsuit.
Yes, in the actual game, your character already has a wingsuit. In this one, in the DLC, you get a powered wingsuit.
Oh, is that why? Oh, that yeah, it has a jetpack. It's also armed, from what I understand.
Really?
So yeah, you
That's
get
cool.
some sort of machine gun on it, from what I saw. Also, you get a automatic homing rocket launcher.
That's pretty awesome.
So that sounds like fun. And of course, as always, there are lots of explosions.
Of course.
Lots of explosions.
That's what Just Cause is known for. That and their ridiculously random Easter eggs.
Yes, exactly. So it also just looks gorgeous.
It's a very beautiful game.
It is. And the Sky Fortress, I guess that's what it's called, that you fly around, it's huge. It has multiple layers you can fly around in.
There are actually going to be 2 other DLCs from what I understand.
Yeah, sea and land.
Yeah. That'll be really cool to see.
Yeah, I hope they're all giant. I believe the land one is called Mech Attack.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I believe. Sky Fortress is coming in March. Yeah, so this will be happening in March. Yeah, and the player will be able to upgrade different hardware from like his personal defense drone and automated targeting missiles.
That's cool.
Yeah. So also lots of drones. So drones, popular thing, and apparently even dictators like to buy them and turn them into armies.
Yeah, of course.
So apparently this dictator must have super high taxes because he affords all
yeah,
this.
he's a jerk.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Is he? I need to play this game. I haven't been playing a lot of games.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, Taft, do you have Just Cause
I just bought it 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and are you excited for this DLC?
I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
You don't know if
I
you're gonna-
probably will, but I don't know.
I don't believe they put a cost on it yet. I don't see anything about a cost.
Yeah, no, it's a fun game, and I really like it. And I very well could end up getting the DLC. Honestly, I might get this one just for the powered wingsuit.
Yeah,
but I don't know, just money and stuff.
definitely. And the drones are really cool because they'll send 5 or 4 drones at you, and you can use your grappling hook to like sling between all of them.
Oh, cool.
So these big air fights.
That's cool.
So that's gonna be pretty cool, and I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of cool combat out of that.
Probably getting a lot of cool YouTube videos out of that.
Oh, definitely.
There's just one I saw of this dude who's playing, and he looks away for a second,
Mhm.
and his guy's in his wingsuit, and he starts gliding down,
Yeah.
and he hits the water, and the dude looks up just in time for his guy to see his guy hit the water. And when the dude hits the water, he goes through like a rock cropping that's like got like a hole in it, and it's just perfectly.
Oh, nice.
He just went straight through it, and the dude's just
GTA
jaw drop, just
GTA style videos where it's pure luck that something
yeah.
that amazing just happens.
Exactly.
Yes. So, Taff, you have anything else to share with us? To share with the group?
I have one more thing. One more piece of news I want to talk about.
All right.
Mike, did you ever play Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic?
I did not.
Well, you need to get on that.
I do need to get on that. How dare I call myself a Star Wars fan?
For real,
How
dude.
dare I?
Okay, but what's the
Yeah.
Star Wars: The Old Republic? That I was trying to think of what the multiplayer one.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the like console one and
Oh,
the
okay.
PC one.
Is it solo?
Yes, this is the game, like not the MMO.
Oh, okay. All right.
So they're actually redoing it with the Unreal Engine 4. Like they're remaking it.
Okay, wait. Before you get my hopes up, is this some independent guy who likes to redo games with the fall of Unreal, or is this the studio?
It's
commissioned or
an
something?
indie studio, but they the people who made the game are allowing it. Like they're it's still an indie studio though. Like it's still good.
But they're actually, it's not like some guy that's kind of on his weekends putting this game together.
it's a studio doing it.
I'm excited.
It's being developed by indie gaming group Poem Studios.
Poem Studios
With help from some fans.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah. So with the Unreal Engine 4, and they're making it. There's one thing you can do that they're changing up a few things. They say,
Yeah.
but one thing that they're really excited about is you can now go into first person.
Oh man, I'm super excited for this.
And Mike, I got some good news for you too.
All right, it's coming to PC.
It's on PC, and that's all it's on though.
Yes, take that, Taft.
Yeah,
take that in your late. I don't know what game. Late. I don't know. What game were we talking about earlier? That wasn't coming to PC till later.
Doom.
Doom.
No. Primal.
Take that, you primal jerk. Yeah, you'll still get it before me.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, this would be pretty cool. I might have to pick this up and play it because the Unreal Engine looks gorgeous, and I always like me a good Star Wars game. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Any release date on it?
No.
No?
There's no release date yet.
I gotcha. All right. Well,
that's it for news from me.
That's it for news. Well, let's move on. We'll be playing because we have a lot to talk about because we didn't talk about it last week.
That's true.
Let's move on. What you playing? All right. Well, last week I picked up Firewatch, the very popular game that everyone's been talking about lately. And initial thoughts. Is it too soon to do spoilers? Should I wait till
It's
next?
a 3-hour game.
3-hour game?
It's been out for how long? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Well, hey,
a little under 2 weeks.
I feel like we can do it with this
All
game
right.
this short.
I got
But
you.
if you don't want to hear it,
Yes.
why don't I do my what you playing first, and that
All
way we can just go ahead and if they want to, they can skip ahead to the end after.
Cool.
Okay. So what I've been playing is I just picked up 2 new games actually. I obviously just picked up Just Cause.
Yeah. Taff, you've been treating yourself.
Yeah. So I picked up Just Cause, and that was a lot of fun, and the destruction in it's great. I love it. It's so fun. I really appreciate the fact that instead of just random destruction throughout the entire map and stuff like that, it's very concentrated into bases.
Yeah.
But they're a lot of fun to destroy.
So you're blowing up chemical refineries?
Yeah, you're blowing up tanks and stuff like that.
That's something fun.
I literally blew up not a big one, but actually kind of a small one.
Yeah.
But it's on the bigger side of small, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With 1 grenade.
What did you blow up?
Is it just a base?
Oh, just a base?
Yeah. Sometimes they're just this is where 4 tanks are being held. Go blow up those tanks.
I gotcha.
Other times this is their center base for right here.
Yeah.
Blow it up. And
it's a bit tougher to do.
Yeah, those are huge, and there are a lot of more people there. But I blew up this one base. I just put a grenade down and just pow, and then just chain reaction. It was awesome.
Nice. How's the driving mechanics?
I'm not crazy about the driving mechanics. I feel like they're a little bit oversensitive.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
I feel like they're a little oversensitive. The other games, like Just Cause 2, had really good driving mechanics from what I remember.
Did it? I've seen a few videos, and the cars survive impossible odds.
They are very good about survival for cars.
It's not like GTA cars that'll die if you hit a...
Dude, there were so many times I was driving in my Bugatti.
Yeah.
That I had in my single player. I'd drive and I'd hit on my back wheels too much and just explode because the engine's in the back.
Oh no!
Happened all the time.
That's hilarious. So yeah, I've seen cars. They roll down mountains and they're fine. Just keep going.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. But but your tires can get shot out, and that's kind of aggravating.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then I also just picked up what's that game called? Dragon Age Inquisition.
All right, how you like that?
My character is so freaking weak.
Is he? Are you early game?
Yes, I am very, very early game. I just got past the intro.
I gotcha.
But my dude is getting destroyed by the Templars is what they're called.
Yeah.
Just killing me.
I gotcha.
I have a party of 4 people and we're all just getting massacred.
Yeah. Is that's not a is that first person?
No, it's third person.
It's third person?
It's third person, and it's even at one point you can turn it into an RTS kind of thing.
Oh, I see. It's because you have 4 people, so you kind of command where people go.
Yeah, you have one person you play as, that's your character you made.
Yeah.
It's called the Inquisitor. But then you have a party with you, and you can play as other people in the party if you want.
Yeah.
But at say you're in a big boss fight or whatever, say you're fighting a dragon.
Yeah.
You want to be able to tell them all what to do at one time. You go into your overhead view, which pauses time, and you can tell each person what to do, and then hold the right trigger, and it'll speed up time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you can kind of concentrate and plan attacks.
Exactly.
I see.
They did it very, very cleverly, I guess.
I got that. That's probably nice for like boss fights and things.
Yeah.
Maybe not boss fights because you only have one target. For group
No,
fights.
for boss fights, it really helps because the bosses are strong.
Oh, I gotcha. So you can kind of like plan your attacks.
Yeah, you can try to be like, okay, this guy, the wizard's going to freeze him while this guy does this. And
Yeah. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a fun game. How's the story?
I don't know. I'm not very far.
You haven't gotten very far?
I've heard great things about it, but I've just not gotten that far.
I heard good things about it. It came out about the same time as Skyrim?
No.
Am I thinking of another Dragon Age?
Yeah, you're thinking of Dragon Age Origins.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of the other Dragon Age. I remember them coming out at the same time. They both had dragon themes to them.
I want to say that Inquisition was relatively close to launch of the Xbox One.
Oh, really?
But no, it couldn't have been because I bought a new copy. I don't know. It came out sometime.
I gotcha.
It's out.
Are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I just wish my character was stronger. That's my problem with it. It's just my character is so freaking weak.
Well, maybe because you're just starting, haven't.
That's what I think. Like, I think I'm fine with that if that's the case.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just so weak.
And it's Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yes.
I see.
We're currently looking up to see.
I am, but
when
I'm not seeing it on Steam.
Maybe it's not on Steam.
Maybe it's not. You know what? It's probably not on Steam because they don't have everything. You hear, what game was it? I think, what was that? I think it might have been like Final. We talked about last week. It might have been, Primal. Far Cry Primal.
Yeah.
Where you can only get it through like GOG or something. Like one of those silly, that you only get it on one.
Yeah.
On one, online
I don't
retailer, I guess. So you like them both?
Yeah, they're both a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying Just Cause, especially because there's just one Easter egg. Okay,
yeah.
There's two Easter eggs I'm gonna talk about. There's one Easter egg where there's just a random snowman on the middle of a beach.
Wait, what?
Just a random snowman in the middle of the beach.
A random snowman?
Just random snowman in the middle of the beach. And you walk up to it, and your guy with a really heavy Spanish accent or Hispanic accent goes,
"Yeah,
we meet again, Mr. Snowman." It's great.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Is that from? I'm sure it might be from something.
I think the snowman's like a recurring Easter egg.
Oh, I see.
And then there's another one. You have boats and stuff in the game, obviously. Well, there's just one area where there's two or three rubber ducks, like big old size rubber, like jet ski sized rubber ducks.
Okay.
Sitting on a beach. If you pull them into the water, you can ride one like a jet ski.
Oh my gosh. That
Yeah.
sounds absolutely fantastic.
It's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft lately. I got my Rogue to 100, and I'm sad to report no Warglaive this week.
Come on.
I tried. Hey, it's not up to me, man. I'm just doing my job, grinding it every Tuesday. But no Warglaive. I got my Rogue to 100, so I'm doing a lot of PvP. I'm now currently working on my Paladin. I'm just kind of going on like a leveling spree now. I'm at 300s, and I'm trying to get my fourth one with my Paladin.
Yeah.
And then when I buy the Legion expansion,
Yeah.
I get a free character boost. So me and my girlfriend are going to boost our Alliance characters.
Yeah.
So I kind of have top level characters on both sides.
Yeah.
Just to get the game from two perspectives.
Yeah.
Because the story, both factions kind of go through the story a different way, and I like to get the other aspects. So that's gonna be exciting to do, and I've been doing that. But the main thing I played this week was Firewatch.
Okay, here's at the point where I would say skip ahead.
Yes. Spoiler alert. Spoilers. And you must be this tall to not hear spoilers. And let's get started. So, Firewatch. My first thing I want to talk about is that it's a little short.
Yes.
It's 3 hours.
It's only 3 hours.
Long. If you take your time, it's like some people manage to get like 3 hours and 45 minutes. That was the longest gameplay I saw. Was 3 hours 45 minutes, which I think for that game it's a bit pricey for how long it is. It's about, I think it's about 28. It might be $20 or $18. I got it on a 10% discount.
I think it's 18.
Yeah, I think it's 18. And I thought it was a bit pricey for the amount of gameplay.
Yeah, that seems a little like that's about a $10, $15 game.
Yeah. Also, another reason why I think it's pricey is because I'm currently replaying it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of go through it again, make different decisions, and I find that when I make different decisions, the outcomes don't change.
Yeah.
Like
the only seemed to me like the only change in outcome was the way you talk to Delilah.
Yeah, and like how I handle different situations, like the lake situation.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like the way I handled it the first time was I wonder if I can throw the boombox in the lake.
Yeah.
And I did, and they got pissed at me because I threw the boombox in the lake.
Obviously.
Yeah, because I was wondering if I could, and it was pretty cool that I could.
Yeah.
And the second time I played it, instead of putting it down, I just walked off with it.
That's even better.
I took it back all the way to my tower.
Yeah, I would do that.
It was pretty cool, and because the music. By the time I got to my tower, the music was absolutely annoying. But because it's the same
did it
song.
stay in your tower?
No. By the second day, it didn't load it back in.
Oh man,
so I know, right? I wish I had that crazy music.
That's ridiculous. Because one of the people I was watching, Markiplier on YouTube.
Yeah,
I was watching him play it, and he found a cardboard cutout of Forrest Burns. And kept it with him in his cabin or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's in my cabin.
It was always there.
Yeah, it kept him because I brought him up. I found Forrest Burns and I kept him and put him in my tower. He's currently chilling on my bed. Took me forever to put him on the bed facing up.
Nice.
You never throw him well, and but it kept him. It didn't load the speakers. A lot of the concern a lot of people have is the end feels a little
bit rushed,
little hasty, thrown together. There's a lot of build up, and it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, a little bit.
I still think it was really meaningful. The beginning of the game is really emotional. For some reason, I really
wasn't expecting that.
I really connected with the beginning of the game. I don't know why.
Yeah, like your guy, his wife has early onset dementia and stuff like that, and you go through their meeting and stuff like that.
You go through their whole life together.
You go through them getting a dog and them talking about children and then
getting married and
it's rough.
It was that. It was hard.
It just kind of takes your heart and rips it in half.
It does. Like the beginning of the game, it just tore me to pieces.
And then at the end, say you want to try to romance Delilah because she's your only person that you have talked to for 2.5 months.
And can I just say, the dialogue alone makes the story.
Yes,
the dialogue is absolutely incredible.
Completely, that's it. But just going through that, to talk to her and stuff like that, and then at the end, you can choose to be hey, I care about you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't.
She just doesn't. Yeah, she leaves.
She leaves before you can get there. You never see her. You invite her to come back home with you, and she's like, "No, I don't want to." And it's come on.
I don't think it's because she doesn't care. I just think there's a lot of
the ending messed her up.
Yeah, the ending messed her up, and I don't want to go too far into the ending because I don't want to spoil too much. But it was hastily put together.
Yeah, it was.
But I still loved how everything kind of connected.
Yeah, everything just kind of fell into one place though. It just kind of fell.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a bit bigger.
It wasn't placed there. It just fell.
I was hoping for something a bit bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like something bigger, but it just seems they could have kept that same ending, but they should have what's the word I'm looking for? They should have they could have executed it better.
Yeah.
Rather than it just seemed like they were like, okay, you're done, get out of here. And the game is gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love the art.
It's beautiful.
I love all the characters.
It is very beautiful.
The main guy is an awesome character.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him, definitely.
He's sarcastic.
Yeah,
I relate to him.
Again, the dialogue and the voice actors were absolutely incredible.
They were
absolutely incredible. So it was a good game. I would wait till it's on sale. Sale. I said I said sale and I was like sale. Yeah. So I would wait till it's on sale on Steam to pick it up because I think it's a bit pricey and I don't think there's too much replay value in there other than the one disappointment I have is that I never found the turtle.
What?
I never found the turtle my first play around. I kept looking for him. I just couldn't find him.
Oh, he's so adorable.
He's absolutely precious.
You can name him some awesome things like Turt Reynolds.
That's kind of beautiful.
That's awesome. If I ever have a turtle, I'm naming him Turt Reynolds.
That has to be a thing now. But yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm being more exploratory. I'm checking all the corners of the map to find stuff. I'm just trying.
Apparently, there's a bunch of hidden wildlife and stuff like that. There is there's a raccoon. There's the turtle.
I found a squirrel. And I took pictures of a squirrel.
See, I haven't seen the squirrel.
I haven't seen the squirrel.
There's also a deer apparently at one point.
There's a deer in the beginning of the game. I don't know the second one.
No, I think there's another one.
Is there? I gotcha. I'm sure there's a bear at some point.
Yeah, they just kind of glossed over the fact there was a bear.
Oh yeah. like the tent's destroyed. So yeah,
no, it wasn't even the tent destroyed. It was the claw marks on one of the trees or whatever.
Oh yeah,
there's a rogue bear. Never saw it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You never see. You're looking for like footprints or something.
Yeah.
You never find it.
Never.
No, it was really. And I did enjoy the creepiness of the game. Like you started feeling that things were off, and they did a good job distracting you with the science site.
Yeah.
I thought, I was like, is there some weird like government thing going on?
Yeah.
They did a great job doing all that.
They did.
But I think they just executed the end poorly. I think they could have done a lot more with that. Dragged it on maybe.
Yeah.
But the ending was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It was still a little rushed though.
It was a little rushed, yeah.
There was a lot of build up, and then it just all kind of fell.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the best. That's like the best explanation I got for it.
Yeah, the best analogy.
Fell into place instead of like being like carefully placed in.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of all came falling down on you.
Yeah. And
in the end, I really felt sorry for Delilah.
Me too.
Because
she loses, like she's not gonna be able to do that job again and stuff like
Definitely.
that. And she loved it. She loved it so much. She could go back, but she won't be able to mentally go back.
She won't. Yeah. She just won't. She feel the guilt's gonna get to her.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good game. But I would wait till it's on sale.
Oh, for sure.
I think $18 is a little pricey for it.
I think $10 is a good price.
10. I think 15 might be
10, 15
might be at the top end.
Somewhere in between there. 10
Yeah.
to 15. No less than 10, no more than 15.
I think 10 would be a great deal for it.
Yeah.
And I bet this summer it goes on sale 50%.
Oh, yeah. Guarantee it.
But good job to everyone who made it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because it's a good game. It's gorgeous. Good story. I just wish the ending was a bit better, a bit more satisfactory.
Agreed.
So yeah, I still think it's pretty cool that after all that time, you do eventually go to Delilah's tower. You never see her, but it's really interesting because then you can kind of see her life.
Yeah, you can see her life like her tower compared to yours and stuff.
Yeah, like you just look around, you see all the things she's mentioned, the crossword puzzles,
like the drawing of you that she drew at one point.
Yes, and it's obviously her tower obviously has a woman's touch because it's more organized, it's cleaner. So a lot of thought was put into that.
They did.
So I don't think they on purposely maybe cut the ending short. I just think because obviously a lot of work was put into that game,
obviously,
and especially all the character development and everything. But I think they just maybe rushed it a little bit.
Maybe.
So yeah, that's it. And I think that's a show.
That's a wrap.
I think we're done. That's a wrap. Turkey wrap.
Lettuce
tuna wrap, depending on what you want.
Depending on if you gave up meat for Lent or red meat or anything like that. For
what
Lent.
you're going to do, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's the show. You can contact the show, give us feedback, all sorts of funsies, through the email collegegamersshow@gmail.com. You can contact me on Twitter on me
in Twitter.
I'm pretty sure I just made the same mistake I did last week.
Yep.
So it's probably going to become a habit now. You can contact me and Taft on Twitter. My Twitter handle is BlueCows with the Z, BLUECOWZ. Taft's Twitter is
TaftFaust8.
Yep. And you can find us on Facebook through the College Gamers Podcast Facebook page. And we live stream the show on my Twitter. Not my Twitter, my Twitch. Why are all these T words at the end of the show?
Right? It's bad.
It's
Twitter, Taft, Twitch, and
Twitter, Taft, Twitch. That sounds like it should be a child's book.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of weird. And my Twitch account's the same as my Twitter handle, so just check it out there. We live stream it all the time, and just look on Facebook and Twitter for when we start streaming.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Again, possibly no show. Strong possibility no show next week, but
we'll keep you updated with that.
Yeah, I'll be on Twitter and everything. Yeah. So thank you all for listening, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Later.
Wait, that's my thing. No, that totally threw me off. Okay. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Blue Cow Radio.